observational. Take a look at this mechanism. The gears are turning at full speed, but the hands are completely stuck. For executive teams and firm partners, this is exactly what producing content usually feels like. You have deep internal expertise, but translating that knowledge into public authority feels like constant motion with zero actual progress. The standard corporate reaction is to throw effort at the problem. Teams fill the calendar with one-off marketing campaigns, burn through their budgets, and within a few weeks, those assets disappear from your prospects' feeds. Many businesses turn to video podcasting to solve this. You book a local South Bay studio, expecting a streamlined process, but immediately run into massive workflow friction. Your subject matter experts arrive to record, but instead, they wait. Between setup issues and technical troubleshooting and vague direction, a production day that should have taken 2 hours drags into a grueling 5-hour grind. Leadership attention is expensive. Expending those highly valuable hours on a disjointed production process without a clear strategy turns content creation into a liability rather than an asset. B2B decision-makers frequently evaluate podcast studios solely on aesthetics. They walk in, see dramatic lighting, comfortable furniture, and visible microphones, and assume the job is mostly done. In serious industries like commercial real estate, finance, or B2B technology, looking polished is mandatory. Your audience judges credibility fast. But a professional set only gets you halfway there. Look at this diagram. When the cameras turn off, you often walk away with a single massive video file. It sinks into a vacuum on a hard drive, completely disconnected from the places your buyers are actually searching for answers. Shallow, generic promotional content does not work on sophisticated B2B buyers. They're trying to evaluate your market logic, understand complex regulations, and weigh their risks. If you are just renting a room with gear and you lack an embedded distribution strategy, you are leaving the true return on investment on the table. The best alternative is to stop renting space and start building a repeatable content engine for your business. That is the operational model at Voxel Micro Video Labs. It is a strategic production environment where every single recording is designed backward from how the final assets will be used by your sales and marketing teams. The first pillar of this system is topic strategy. Instead of improvising, episodes are structured to directly answer the specific, complex questions your prospects are already actively searching for online. This graph illustrates standard buyer friction points. By carefully planning your topics, your media directly intercepts the exact moments where deals typically stall or buyers delay their decisions. The second pillar is executive efficiency. Firm partners need a structured workflow where they arrive, record seamlessly, and return to their business without losing half their day to production delays. Throughout the process, the environment intentionally shapes your messaging and tone to match professional expectations. A casual creator aesthetic can hurt credibility in serious industries, so the focus stays on clear, concise substance. This structured workflow captures exactly how your firm thinks, not just how it looks. Making that internal logic visible is the first step in helping a prospect verify your expertise before they ever book a call. This creates the multiplier effect. One recording session divides rapidly into a library of multi-channel assets. First, the conversation is extracted into SEO text for discoverability. Simultaneously, specific answers become topic-based social clips. Finally, remaining audio becomes branded graphics for email follow-up. This widespread distribution strategy ensures you consistently blanket your market with indexable media that answers your buyers' questions. Unlike a one-off ad campaign that vanishes when the budget runs out, this creates a compounding library that keeps working long after the recording day ends. A distribution-first framework takes an isolated hour of executive insight and turns it into an automated multi-channel sales net that operates around the clock. Track the journey of a skeptical B2B prospect interacting with this ecosystem. They may not book a call after seeing a single advertisement, but they will watch 2 or 3 tightly edited, authoritative clips of your team breaking down an industry regulation before they even visit your website. Notice the pathways on this funnel diagram. That sustained prior exposure functionally transforms a cold lead into an informed, pre-qualified buyer before the first meeting even happens. The financial impact of this is concrete. Your sales cycle gets shorter and your conversion rates improve because the prospect arrives with a baseline of verified trust. When your media makes your firm's judgment visible to buyers, lead generation shifts from a series of isolated attempts to a consistent operational engine.